Welcome to Better Assholes. And I'm your host, Sean. And today we're talking about something fun and exciting as DEI. And that's such a stupid thing. And I think, so that was what diversity, equality, and inclusion. Okay, so sometimes some people go, and depending who you talk to, most liberals will say, hey, that's such a great idea, except white liberal men. And I mean, there's really a reason for that. Listen, DEI is designed to be a racial thing, to be really what it is designed. No, well, okay, racial is maybe a little bit not precise. It's really meant to be exclusive, right? Meaning excluding particular people. It, I think the whole purpose for the whole DI thing was to be able to include a lot of people. I mean, it's in the name pretty much. I mean, it was to diversify things, include people, and blah blah blah. So, I mean, theoretically, I could see in theory it would make sense, right? Because I mean, there are a lot of different people, different opinions, different ideas. There are a lot of things out there that exist just because we've had so much diversity, right? Whether it's sports, media, entertainment, whatever. And a lot of this has shaped, what America is. So it's very important to kind of, accept that a certain level of this is good. But I think what kind of happened is we messed up, or everybody messed up. And how was this messed up? Well, you know what? People hate to lose, especially in America, right? So if you give somebody the power to decide their own fate, what are they going to do? When you went to corporations and governments and whatever, and you said, well, we need you to diversify. We need you to be inclusive. We need you to include these people. They looked at it and they said, well, I'm the CEO. This is the CEO. This is the president of the company. This is the treasurer. This is vice president. These are the people that started the company, maintained the company, that basically grew the company for all these years. And now you want to replace me, like you want me to replace myself with somebody that has never had any experience or knowledge or skills or never worked at the company. And this is what happened. So when people talk about poor quality and bad quality and everything going downhill, I mean, part of it is, yeah, you took somebody that was probably the founder of a company and then replaced him with somebody that didn't know what was going on just because they fit a certain, checkbox. So we've seen this destroy everything from, Disney and their Marvel and LucasArts, Star Wars, all that type of stuff, comedy, like sports, everything's destroyed. We're at a point where you could watch a football game, watch the Super Bowl, and have a tampon ad in the middle of the Super Bowl as a Super Bowl ad. And it's normal now. I mean, I'll never watch the Super Bowl again, but some people do. And at this point, if you're pushing stuff that the core audience doesn't really, I mean, it used to be funny ads, beer ads, whatever, right? They'll pull out the stops for funny ads, for comedy, for, just that humor, good loving type of stuff. Now it's, it's society, it's social justice, it's sad stuff, right? Like it's not fun. So it's been a horrible experience, right? Every company's doing it or was doing it, and we saw how poor the quality, how poor of the customer service, how stupid everything was. Pronouns, rainbows, different flags everywhere, stuff that you've never heard of, stuff that doesn't make sense. You're filling out a form and you have 28 genders to pick from. So it was really ridiculous. Now, we've moved into kind of the spot here, ending 2025, going into 2020, ending 2024, going to 2025. They kind of eliminated a lot of that DI, positioning. So right now you see there's less people, less companies wanting to jump on this bandwagon. They had some companies had diversity officers or DI officers, DI directors, DI marketing, like whole departments, 100 people. And these 100 people departments would do stuff like do head counts and make sure there's enough people of different heritage, make sure there's different, activities and months and things for inclusiveness and heritage and this and that and whatever. Well, there's so much. Now, let's get to the kicker. I'm going to just cut this short because we know we could go on forever. Everybody knows what DI is. It didn't help anybody. What it did, though, in the most part, it just added more gay white males and gay white females and straight white females to, higher positions. That's it. Because if you still look at any of these Fortune 500 companies, you go, you click on the About Us or the team, you look at who's in charge. Sure, it's a bit different. It's not all old 80-year-old white men with gray hair and glasses. It's generally a lot of gay men, gay white men, lesbian women, and white women. That's it. There's still no diversity. There's no ethnic minorities. There's no black people or brown people or Asian people, unless it's an Asian company. It's all white people. So it didn't really diversify anything. What it did was it just extended the feminist movement, extended the gay movement, and that was it. So that's what we got now. Is it getting better? Are we moving into a different direction? I really think so. You're starting to see a lot of companies that made DEI decisions start to go back because they're starting to see there's a lack of quality. And if you don't have quality in your decision making, then your company suffers, right? When you see you've elected a new president, the president is not able, after a year, after 2 years, to deliver, it's time to replace that president, no matter who they are, no matter what race, what sex, whatever. And what you're going to see is now you're not going to be able to hide behind diversity, hide behind DEI. If you're no good, you're out and you're getting replaced with a new president, new CEO, new treasurer, whoever it is. So things are changing. It was just ridiculous to think that we were letting people have jobs of power in the government or in corporations based on you feeling that you weren't able to get anywhere because you were being held back. And when you were finally given that position, you showed that you sucked and you were not able to have gotten that position on your own because you didn't have what it takes. This isn't all people. I mean, it's not all diverse people, right? But how they did this was it was to benefit the people that whined the most, not diverse people whining, but the people within companies. So if I was somebody at a company and I sucked, I would whine diversity until somebody gave me a position. That's what it is. And you saw it. You didn't get a promotion, you whined, and you got a promotion. That's how they did it. This is where we are. Whoever was whining the most got a position. Now we're on a merit. This is going to be different. They're saying with this new Trump government, things are going to change in such a way that it's going to make us really think about the last few years as a woke country, as a bunch of people that were canceling each other and didn't know what's going on. Things are going to change. So let's hope for the best. Anyways, for better assholes, until we talk again. Have a great night.